Sit yourself comfortably on the mat. If you need a block or blanket under your sit bone, be open to use them anytime. Once you're in a comfortable position, close your eyes, hands on your thighs, lengthen spine and sit tall. Relax your facial muscle and breathe. Inhalation from your nose and exhalation from your nose. Find a balance of inhalation and exhalation. And try not to over-tense your breathing, just keep it natural and observe your breathing. Now slowly deepen your breathing. Now feel the sensation as you inhale, all the energy lifts up towards your crown of your head. And as you exhale, all the energy slides down through the spine and root to the ground. Continue with your deep breathing. On your next inhalation, slowly open your eyes and come down to child pose. Sit on your heel and knee together or apart, whichever you feel comfortable, forehead to the ground. Now from there, extend your arm overhead and walk the finger away from your body and lengthen the spine. Make sure your wrist is off the floor and your arm is strong. Keep the hip down towards the heel, but your arms want to walk away from your body. Give yourself a nice stretch. Now flatten your hand to the ground. Make sure your hand is shoulder apart and fingers wide spreaded. Now tuck the toe in, press through the arms and lift the hips up towards the ceiling to downward dog. Pushing the ground forward, elbows extend, external rotation of forearm. Relax your back of your neck will help you to extend your spine even more. Now for your lower body, keep your feet hip apart. Press the heels down to the floor. Now keep here for 2 breathing. 1 and 2. Slightly bend your knee, gaze between your hand and walk forward towards your hand. Gaze slightly forward, extend your spine and your arm, point the chest forward to Ardha Uttanasana. On your next exhalation, fall fully to Uttanasana. Hold your opposite elbow and hang there. Hold there for another 3 count. 1. Keep breathing. 2 and 3. On your next inhalation, come all the way up to the standing pose, Samastitihi. Make sure your outer foot is parallel to your mat and toes slightly inward and heels apart. Arms straight by your side, engage the leg, lengthen the spine and stand straight. Prepare for sun salutation. On your inhalation, bring your arms overhead, lengthen spine. Exhale, hinge from the hip, fold forward. Relax your neck. Inhale, lengthen spine and slightly look forward, extend your arm. And exhale, walk back to plank pose and stay. Both hands under the shoulders, body in one line. On your next exhalation, knee chest down to 8-point pose. Inhale, press through the hand to baby cobra. Make sure your elbows in. Exhale to downward dog. Lift the hips up and heels down. Give yourself nice deep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees, look between the hand, walk a step forward and lift your chest up to halfway up. And exhale, bend all the way down. As you inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arm up to the sky, lengthen spine, and exhale, hands by your side. Samastitihi. On your inhalation, bring your arms up, lengthen spine and neck long. And exhale, bending from the hip. Inhale, lengthen spine, look slightly forward. Exhale, walk back to plank pose. On your next exhalation, bend your elbow to Chaturanga or 8-point pose. On your next inhalation, come all the way up to upper dog or baby cobra, whichever you feel comfortable. And press down to downward dog. Lift your hips up and heels down. Breathe here. Now from there, bring your right foot up to the ceiling and open the right hip out. Press hand firmly to the ground and open your front side of your body. Gaze the ceiling under from your armpit and breathe. Now extend your leg and line with your hip. Square your hip. From there, bend your knee to your chest, round the spine. Keep the leg there. Shift the shoulders forward to plank pose. Swing your right leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Shift shoulder forward like a plank pose. Now same movement, right knee to right elbow and stay. Swing your right leg up to the ceiling once more. Now same movement, right knee to right elbow and stay. Tucking the belly in, press through the hand and puff your upper back. Maintain that upper body strength. Drive the right foot out to the left mat. Open the left chest up to the sky. Extend your left arm to the sky to falling triangle. Press the left foot strong to the ground. Left hand back to the floor. Swing the right foot up to the ceiling with three-legged dog. Step your right foot to the right outer hand. Both elbows down to the floor inside the right leg. Let's open the hip to iguana pose. And make sure your elbow is under your shoulder and the throat is opening so you could actually melt down your chest. Gaze down and both hands on the floor. Left knee down. Make sure your hips are squared and tuck the belly in so you're not arching your back. Once you get the alignment, thread the right arm under the right thigh and extend towards back. And left arm extend overhead. Cup hand and walk that finger away from each other so you could feel the stretch at the right joint and the left side of your body. Now from there, left arm down by your side. Create your arm like an airplane wing. You could stay here, or another option is to bind your hand behind your back, but make sure your hips are squared. And if you're in the binding position, tuck the chin in and gaze the navel. If you're in the airplane wing, chin up. If you're in the binding position, release your hand. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. Bend the left knee and point the toes up. You could stay here, or option 2. Grab the back ankle with your right hand and balance there. Now let go of your ankle and hands on the floor. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee off the floor, step to the left outer hand, and sit down to Malasana. Palm together at the center of your chest and lift the chest up to the sky. Now slowly stand up. Interlock your finger and turn it out. On your next inhalation, bring your arms over your head, forearms line with your ears. Gazing one point and find the stillness. Now release your hand and arms by your side. Feet together, stand tall to Samastitihi. Half Vinyasa. On your next inhalation, bring your arms overhead, lengthen spine. Exhale, bending forward, hinge from your hip. Inhale, lengthen spine, look slightly forward, extend your elbow. Exhale, hands down, walk back to Chaturanga or 8-point pose. Inhale, press through the hand to upper dog. Exhale to downward dog. Bring your left foot up to the sky, bend your knee and open that hip. Press hand firmly to the ground and open your front side of your body. Gaze the ceiling under from your armpit. Extend the left leg, line with your hip, square your hip. Now draw the left knee to chest, shoulders forward to plank pose and stay. Swing the left foot up to the ceiling like a three-legged dog. Touch the left knee to left ankle, plank pose, stay. Swing your left leg up to the ceiling once more. And bring your left leg to the left elbow. Stay here. Tuck the belly in, press through the hand and puff your upper back. Maintain that upper body strength. Drive the left foot to the right outer mat. Lift the arm and lift the right chest up to the ceiling to falling triangle. Hands down to the same place. Lift your left leg up and swing back to three-legged dog. Step your left foot to left outer hand. Both elbow to the floor to iguana pose. Make sure your right knee is off the floor and generously open your right hip. Now both hands down and right knee down to the floor and slowly come up. Align your hips squared and make sure your left knee is over the heel. Thread your left arm under your left thigh and extend your arm. Right arm reaching forward away from your body. Try to walk that hand away from each other. Lower your right arm to the side and shape your arm like an airplane wing. You could stay here, or another option is to bind your hand behind your back. And if you're in the binding position, tuck the chin in and gaze the navel. If you're in the airplane wing, chin up. Now unbind if you are binding. Catch the left ankle with your right hand. Bend the right knee, point the toes up towards the ceiling. If you're comfortable, grab your right ankle with your left hand. Keep breathing. Now let go of your ankle and hands on the floor. Step the right foot forward outside of your right hand. Let's prepare for Malasana pose. Palms together at the center of your chest and press the knee with your elbow. Keep lifting your sternum up. Deep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly stand up. Interlock your finger at the back. Roll the shoulders back. Extend your elbow. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Hands away from your body. Reach for the floor. If you feel too much tension on the back hamstring, try to bend your knees slightly so you could create more space on the lower back, and you will feel much better on the lengthening of your spine and focusing more on the upper body. 2 more breathing here. 1 and 2. Slowly come all the way up and release your hand and stand to Samastitihi. Stand tall at the front of your mat. Let's give yourself 1 vinyasa. Inhale, bring your arm up overhead. Exhale, bending forward from the hip. Inhale, half lift up, chest up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, walk or jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up to upper dog or baby cobra. Exhale to downward dog. Stay here for 5 breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step the right foot forward between the hand to high lunge. Front knee 90 degrees and pull the right hip back to square your hip. Lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest up. Back heel over the toe, engage your leg. Breathe here. Turn the back heel in 90 degrees to warrior 2. Left outer foot press down. Ankles lift up, shins up, engage the upper knee, strong back leg. Level your hip, tuck in the belly, and extend the spine from there. Reverse warrior. Right palms up, left hand on the back thigh, inhalation, bring your right arm up to the sky and open the front side of your body. Keep walking the left hand down, left shoulder blades down. Right shoulder blades away from the spine. Palms together at the center of the chest, bend the left knee to Skandasana pose. Extend the right leg and point the toes up. Left forearm front of the left shin and extend the elbow from there. Right arm extend towards the ceiling. Stay here and breathe. Now listen carefully. Right hand next to the left foot, finger pointing the back of the mat. Turn the body 180 degrees, right outer foot to the ground. Join the foot together to Bachistasana pose. If the pose is difficult, place the left foot on the ground so that will support your balance. And if you're used to this posture, go for the variation. Let's take another 3 breaths. 1. Keep the right arm strong. 2. Focus on breathing. And 3. Look down. Draw your left knee towards your chest. Hold it with your left hand and keep it close to your chest. And step forward, line with your right hand. Come up to high lunge. Square the hip, lift the humeral bone up, engage the thigh. Heel over the toe, lift the shin up. Now use that grounding energy to pull the spine up towards your crown of your head. Right heels in 90 degrees to Warrior 2. Open the arm to the side, gaze the left hand. External rotation on your left thigh and make sure your knee is not in line with your hip joint. Reverse Warrior. Left palm up, right hand behind your thigh. On your next inhalation, bring your left arm overhead and open the front body. Keep reaching down, but at the same time, keep reaching up. Stay breathing and feel the stretch. Now place the palm at the center of the chest, right knee bend to Skandasana pose. Toes off the floor, extend the left knee. Now you could stay here, or option 2, you could hook your right arm to the right shin, extend the elbow, and left arm reach up to the sky. Continue your deep breathing. Now listen carefully. Left hand down next to the right foot, finger pointing front of the mat. Keep the left hand and arm strong. Join the right foot to left foot, Bachistasana pose, side plank. You can modify the pose by putting your right foot on the ground. And if you're used to the pose, go for the variation. Let's take another 3 breaths. 1. 2. And 3. Gaze the ground. Pull the right knee towards your chest and hug with your right hand. Keep the knee close to your body and step forward, line with your left hand. Slowly bring yourself up to high lunge. Keep your back leg engaged. Resting Warrior, body halfway fold. Plant your left hand down, twist to the right, right arms up to the sky. Revolve lunge pose. Left heel stays lifted and make sure to equalize the mountain of your gluteus. Stay breathing. Gaze down and right hand down. From there, extend your right knee like a pyramid leg. Walk your finger forward, extend your arm until you feel the nice stretch on the upper body. And for your lower body, make sure your foot, your leg is engaged, as if you are spreading the mat apart. Slightly bend your knee, plant your hand firmly to the ground, and make sure it's shoulder apart. Align your shoulders over your knuckle of your finger. Gaze between the hand. Inhale, swing the left foot up to the ceiling and right foot hop. Imagine you're going up for the handstand. Let's do 3 more times. And if you know how to do the handstand, go for it and stay. Inhale, jump up and down. Second time. Inhale, jump up and down. Last one. Inhale, lift up and down. Now everyone come down to child pose and rest. Now slowly come up to downward dog. Slightly bend your knee, gaze between your hand. Step the left foot forward between your hand and go up to high lunge. Lift the right thigh bone up to the ceiling and keep the right foot strong. Resting warrior, body halfway fold. From there, plant your right hand down to the floor, twisting to the left side, left arm straight up to the sky. Revolve lunge pose. Pull the left leg back into the socket and make sure to equalize the mountain of your gluteus. Now untwist your body and left hand down. From there, slowly extend your left knee like a pyramid leg. Walk your finger forward, extend your arm until you feel the nice stretch on the upper body, but make sure your hips are squared. Keep breathing. Slightly bend your knee. Plant your hand firmly to the ground and make sure it's shoulder apart. Align your shoulders over your knuckle of your finger and gaze between the hand. Now from here, same action to handstand. All preparation jump for handstand like we did on the right side. Exhale fully first. On your next inhalation, jump up and down. Make sure your right leg is long. Inhale up and down. Last one, inhale, up and down. Come down to child pose and rest. Try to reset your mind and recover your breathing here. Now when you're ready, come up to downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, step the right foot forward into high lunge. Resting warrior. Keep the arm nice and long and bicep next to your ear. Gaze down. Maintain the upper body. Shift the weight towards the right foot and lift the left foot up, line with your hip. Transition to warrior 3. Back leg toe facing down and square your hip. Now right hand down under the shoulders, left hand on your waist. Open the left hip open to Ardha Chandra pose. Point the back toe the direction of your chest is facing, or bend the knee, grab the ankle with left hand, and open the hip deeper. Let's go for another 2 breathing. 1 and 2. Gaze down, left hand down. Left leg parallel to the ground, hip heel square. From there, twist your body to the right side, right arm up to the sky. Parivavita Ardha Chandrasana pose. If you're comfortable balancing, bend the back knee, grab your foot with your right hand. Let's take another 2 breathing here. 1 and 2. Gaze down and both hand down. Lift the left foot up to the sky to standing split. Make sure you are internal rotating your lifting leg and keep the hips squared. For your upper body, lengthen your spine, forehead to shin. On your next inhalation, heads up, bend the left knee and join the knee together. Keep balanced on one leg, slowly come up to standing and hug your left shin. Now from there, catch your outer foot with your right hand and slowly extend your left knee as you twist to the left side. Left arm extend and gaze left hand if you're comfortable. Keep breathing here. Focus on one point. Now slowly face the front. Change your grabbing to your ankle, heel, or wherever you can catch and pull the leg towards you. Gaze one point and focus your breathing. Slowly, without making any sound, bring your left foot down. Now give yourself a nice shake or paddling. Now on the other side, bring your hands on the waist and bring your right foot back to high lunge. Extend your arm, forearms next to your ear. Gaze down, upper body half fold to resting warrior. Shift your weight to the left leg and balance. Transition to warrior 3. Spines are parallel to the ground, and you should be like a T from the side. Back leg toe facing down and square your hip. Now from there, left hand down, open the right hip, Ardha Chandrasana pose. Option from here, bend the back knee and grab the back ankle with your right hand. Gaze up to the sky if you're comfortable and keep opening your front side of your body. 2 more breathing. 1 and 2. Slowly let go of your leg and both hands down. Square your hip, and from there, twist to the left side and left arm up. Revolved half moon pose. Option from here, bend the right knee and grab the right ankle or foot with your right hand. Lengthen your spine and keep lifting your left chest up to the sky. Gaze up. Let's take another 2 breathing here. 1 and 2. Slowly gaze down and both hands down. On your exhalation, lift the right leg straight up to the sky, nose to shin to standing split. By pressing strong through the left foot, elongate your right foot up to the sky. On your next inhalation, heads up. Now bend your right knee and join the knee together. From there, on your inhalation, slowly come up to standing without touching the right foot on the floor. Draw your right knee towards your chest. Catch your outer foot with your left hand and slowly extend your right leg as you twist to the right side. Find your balance here. Extend the right arm to the side and gaze the back. Keep breathing. 2 more breathing here. 1 and 2. Now slowly face the front. Change your grabbing to your ankle, heel, or wherever you can catch. On your exhalation, lift your legs high, kiss your shin. Engage your left leg and ground your left foot strong. Gaze 1 point and find balance. Now slowly bend your right knee and bring it down. Let's shake that leg for a moment. Now, right arms up, left arms under. Grab your finger behind your back, like Gomkhasana arm. Left knee over the right leg, like an eagle pose. Find a balance here. Slowly sink your hip down. Keep opening the chest and bow forward and point the elbow forward. Gaze the floor. 3 more breathing. 1, 2, and 3. On your inhalation, upper body come up and maintain the arm. Unbind your leg and lift the left knee towards your chest. Now rotate your left thigh out from the hip joint. Place the left ankle over the right knee like you're making number 4. Slowly sink your hip down and fold forward halfway. Feel the hip opening. Let's stay 2 more breaths. 1 and 2. Inhale, slowly come up, knee to chest. Exhale, legs down, unbind your arm. Now, same sequence on the left side. Now, left arm up, right arm down. Catch your finger or hand from your back. Right thigh over the left thigh, bind it like an eagle pose. Find a balance here first. And slowly sink your hip down. Keep lengthening your spine and chest up. Maintain the opening of the chest. Slowly bow forward, pointing the elbow forward. Keep focusing. Imagine you have a block between your leg. Squeeze the leg together and keep it tight. Slowly head up. Extend the left knee. Draw the right knee towards your chest. External rotate on your right thigh and place the right ankle over the left knee. Tuck your belly in. Once more, extend your spine. Sink your hip down to the ground. Slowly bow forward halfway and keep your torso parallel to the ground. 3 more breathing here. 1, 2, and 3. Now slowly lift your body up. Pull the right knee towards your chest once more and release from the pose. Shake it out. Now feet together. Draw the right knee towards your chest and hug them with your arm. Stand tall by pressing the left foot down to the ground. Place the right foot on the left thigh or over the knee. Slowly bend your left knee and keep pressing your right foot to your thigh. Keep lowering your hip down to the ground until you find a nice stretch on your right hip. As you find the balance, open the arm to the side like an airplane. If you want to go deeper, hook your forearm to your shin. Keep gazing forward. Find a breath here. On your next inhalation, come up and release from the pose. Now on the other side, join the foot together. Lift the left knee towards your chest and hug with your arm. Gaze one point and find a balance. Place your left foot on the right thigh or the knee. Keep pressing the left foot to the thigh and slowly sink your hip down as you bend your right knee. Now from there, open the arm to the side like an airplane. Or you could hook your left arm to your left shin. Keep gazing forward and breathe. On your next inhalation, slowly come up and release from the pose. Feet together. Pull the left knee towards your armpit. Slightly bend your right knee and balance. Hook your left forearm to the shin. And from there, bind at the back. Keep your left heel close to your body. Bow halfway forward. Keep the gaze forward. Stay here. If you have a nice balance, extend your arm to the side like an airplane. Keep your heel close to your body and stay for 2 breaths. 1 and 2. Slowly come up and release from the pose. Now let's go for the other side. Left knee slightly bend and settle. Draw your right knee towards your right armpit. Hook your right forearm to the shin. And from there, bind at the back. Keep your right heel close to your body. Bow halfway forward. Keep the gaze forward. If you have a nice balance, extend your arm to the side like an airplane. Keep your heel close to your body and stay for 2 breaths. 1 and 2. Slowly come up and release from the pose. Let's do one vinyasa. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Extend the arm. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine, halfway up, open chest. Exhale, walk or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, open chest, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your knee. Look between your hand and walk or jump forward. Lengthen spine. Exhale, bending forward. Inhale, come all the way up, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Now slowly sit on your mat. Feet together, extend your leg. Half Vilasana pose. Bring your right foot next to your right hip, toes pointing straight back, ankle pressing the floor, just like in the video. Prepare for Supta Vilasana on half leg. Elbow down behind your hip. Adjust your hip by slightly lifting your hips off the floor. Tuck in the tailbone, sacrum on the floor. Then lay down on your mat comfortably, or you could stay on your elbow. Choose what you feel the best. Make sure your left leg is long. If you're lying down, your arm could be by the side, overhead, or you could hold opposite elbow. Find a comfortable position and breathe. Embrace your arm and elbows down. Now, push the elbow down to the floor and slowly come up. From there, slightly bend your left knee and place the foot down, hip apart. But make sure your heel is not too close to your body. Place the right hand behind your right hip. Press the hand firmly to the ground and lift your hips up and open the front side of your body. Extend your left arm over the head, bicep next to your ear. Deep breathing here for another 3, 2, 1. Slowly sit back to the floor. Let's give an easy counter twist to the left. Breathe into the lower back. Now join your foot together once more. Let's do the other side. Bend the left knee. Left inner foot touch the outer hip. Half Vilasana pose. Place your elbow down behind your hip. Adjust your pelvis like you did before, lifting up your hip, tucking the tailbone in and sacrum down. You could stay here or lay down. Keep the right leg long, and for your arm you could open to the side or place it overhead. Find a comfortable position and breathe. Now, elbow down to the floor. Push the elbow down to the floor and slowly come up. From there, bend your right knee. Place the right foot flat on the floor, lying with your hip. Plant your left hand behind your left hip. Press your left hand firmly to the ground and lift the hip up. Extend the right arm over the head, bicep next to your ear. Keep the chest opening. Deep breathing here for another 3, 2, 1. Slowly sit back to the floor. Let's give yourself a nice counter twist to the right. Let's lay down on the mat, feet together. Prepare for Satsubandhasana. Bend your knee, heels close to your hip. Arms by your side, palms facing down. Press the feet down and lift the hip off the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, and if you can, interlock your finger behind your back. Tuck the chin in and open the collarbone to the side. Make sure your thigh doesn't flare out. Keep it parallel. Let's give a nice deep breathing here. Now slowly release your hand, palms down, slowly hips down to the floor. Let's hug your knee to chest. Massage your back, swinging left to right, left to right. Now come back to the center, then roll to the right. Open the left arm to the side, gaze to the left, and give yourself a nice twist. Deep breathing and relax. Slowly roll back to the center and roll to the other side. Open the right arm to the side and gaze the right. Let's give a nice smooth breathing here. Relax and enjoy this moment. Slowly roll back to the center and extend your leg. Now align your body at the edge of the left mat. Remain your hip there. Slide the heel towards the corner of the right mat. Then place the left ankle over the right. Now keep the hip there. Slide your head towards the right corner of your mat and hold the left wrist. The pose is called banana pose. While you're in this posture, focus in sending the expansion of the breath into the side rib and underarm space. Now slowly release from the pose. Let's go for the other side. Align your body at the right side of your mat. Maintain the pelvis there. Slide your leg towards the corner of the left mat. Hook the right ankle to the left. Then shift your head towards the corner of the left mat. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. While you're enjoying this posture, focus on steady breathing, deep inhalation and deep exhalation, and try not to move during the duration of this posture. Now, release from the pose. The last pose is Shavasana. Realign your body at the center of the mat. Open the foot wider than your hip. Arms slightly out to the side, just enough to have a space under your armpit. Close your eyes. Relax your facial muscle. Relax the whole body and surrender.